Ready to manifest the money, business, and life of your dreams? Do you wish you had more ease and flow in your business, your finances, your relationships, and everything else? There's a way to manifest simply, easily, and effectively without exhaustion, and I'm here to show you how. Hey there, I'm Elise McDowell, money mindset mentor and seven-figure CEO. And in this podcast, I will teach you how to reshape your money mindset, manifest consistent money, increase your business sales, transform your self-concept, and create the life of your dreams through the power of your mind. I'm here to help you go all in on you so you can go big in everything you're here to do. Let's get into the show. Hello, gorgeous people. Welcome back to another episode of Girls That Manifest. So the other day, you may have seen I put up a post on Instagram that was just sharing a quick life update. How I said that life has been an absolute vibe lately, how I've been meeting lots of people, hanging out with friends, eating out a lot and trying a lot of new restaurants here in Auckland. Well, actually, they're not new, but they're new to me. Going to dinner with strangers, even going on a couple of first dates. Had a few false starts to begin with, but now things are starting to move. Even checking out open homes. And I've also started doing Caroline Jervin's Iron series, and I'm loving it. I did not expect that, especially with a lifting program that's from home. But who knew? Who knew that I would love going back to like the old school compound exercises, doing a slower workout? I would just absolutely lap it up and want to keep doing it. Highly recommend if you prefer working out with weights, but much slower and much more concentrated on time under tension and focusing on the muscle groups. Like I said, life's been pretty full on and I'm really happy. I'm really, really happy. Life feels really full, even in what would be perceived as an in-between or waiting season. Technically, this is a waiting season for me. This is an in-between season. I shared back in August for my birthday video what I was actually focusing on manifesting. And I wanted to manifest a relationship with the next thing coming along as a baby. And I wanted to manifest getting my body to my ideal size. And then also wanting to manifest my business growing, which is just kind of a thing that I do every year anyway. But the two first desires are really important to me. This is like the season that I'm in, what I want to focus on right now. I don't have those things right now, so that automatically puts me into an in-between period. Like I'm in between manifestations or a waiting season, waiting on the manifestation of these things. Now, I'm not the most patient person. I'm a Leo sun and an Aries rising. Those are two signs that do not possess the natural trait of patience, okay? I'm not patient. I have never been a patient person. You can ask my mother. We couldn't be more different. She's very much a tortoise. I'm very much the hare. But going through my own waiting season, I have been loving it. I have been enjoying the hell out of it. And the other day when I put up my post on Instagram, I asked you all a question on what you would want to know while you were in your own waiting season, how to shift through it, if there's anything coming up for you that you would like advice on. And a few of you bravely came forward and asked me a ton of questions. So I want to answer those today because I can clearly see that a lot of you are in a waiting season or are in an in-between phase. And it seems like there's a few things you would like help with, such as how to stay focused when doubt kicks in, how to stop getting caught up in the 3D before the manifestation arrives, how to stop spiraling because it hasn't arrived, how to soothe yourself in the moments, especially when the 3D isn't showing what you want. So that's what I'm going to be answering in today's episode. So let's get into it. What is a waiting season, if you don't know? Well, from what I've seen, the very short amount of research I've done, it's actually a common religious phrase used to describe God giving you seasons of waiting to teach you patience and encourage you to develop a deeper relationship with God. So if we move this over to how I understand God and that we are God, gods of our reality, this is ultimately a season of integration, right? It's a season of integration and integrating who you want to be, integrating a new self-concept, if that's what you're wanting, because like to manifest anything, there's no one to change but self, and therefore you must change your self-concept in order to manifest. So naturally, if you are waiting for a manifestation, waiting for an outcome, waiting for a result, it is integration time. It's integration time to become the result. That's why there is the in-between period, because you have to become that person. And when you think about it from this perspective and this lens, it's very easy to see how it's actually a really exciting time. It's an integration period, meaning there's actually no waiting involved. It's a time to embody. It's a time to deepen into what you want to know for sure, what you want to be true for you, what you want to embody. It's a time to truly master yourself. And this is what I will always say. We have 100% control over how we think. We have 100% control over how we perceive anything. The perception that we have, the lens we look through, the way that we make meaning of life. It is our choice 100% every single time, every single second. It's our choice. And you choose how you wait. You choose how you wait. So for me, since I decided what I really wanted, and I got really clear on it that I want to manifest a relationship, I would like to have a baby, and I would like to be my ideal body size, I could very easily have chosen to wait in stress, wait in pressure, wait in fear, wait in doubt, wait in worry. But that's fucking torture. To me, that's absolutely pointless when I could wait in productivity. I could wait in excitement, wait in adventure, wait in fun, wait in fullness. I choose how I wait. I choose it. No one else chooses it for me. So does that mean I haven't had moments where I've worried a little or doubted a little or wondered, when is it going to happen? Of course, I've had moments of that. But my dominant state, my dominant focus, my dominant self-concept is that I'm having the time of my life, right? I'm having the time of my life. I'm going out. I'm having fun. I'm hanging out with friends. I am doing things every single day that make me feel the way I want to feel, as I want to feel when my manifestations come through. I want to be the best version of myself. I want to be the most fulfilled version of myself so that when the man comes through, when the baby comes through, I'm already full. I'm already there. I was there long before they came along, and now they're just beautiful additions to my life. So my question to you would be, instead of doubting, instead of worrying, instead of spiraling, what would you want to be doing during this period of waiting, during this in-between stage? Who do you want to be while you wait? You know what's interesting, since I've been on a couple of dates now, I've met a couple of men, and you can really see what they're choosing. You can see what is leading them, what their priorities are. And there was this one guy I was talking to, and he said that he doesn't like his job, he doesn't like his life, and it's only when he was in a relationship was when he was actually happy. But every time he wasn't in a relationship, he wasn't happy in anything. Not his job, not his life. I remember thinking to myself, but you're choosing that. That's what you're choosing. You're choosing to be miserable without this particular thing. And that's agony. That's a miserable existence if you can only be happy when you are sharing your life with someone. And also, coming from the other side, that's not desirable to someone who is living a life that they love, even though they're still waiting for their person and trying to meet them and going on dates to try and meet the right person. It's a massive turnoff. And you can see it very clearly. When someone is looking for someone or something else to fill the void, you can see it. The point is, each moment is a choice. You choose how you wait. You can wait in agony. You can wait in misery, but I don't recommend it. I recommend waiting in grace, waiting in productivity, waiting in fun, because it makes the journey a whole lot more enjoyable. And also, it stops making the manifestation, the desire, the result, the outcome, the ultimate be all and end all. It stops putting it on the pedestal. It stops making it special, making it feel like it's this big thing that's coming, and instead makes it feel like just another thing, right? The more you normalize something, the easier it is to call it in because you haven't put it on a pedestal. You haven't made it special. So it works multiple ways, not only for your mental health, but to develop your self-concept even better to the self-concept that you actually want, and also minimizes the importance of the outcome and makes it normal and natural, and therefore significantly more attainable. Another thing I want you to think about is, what is this waiting season teaching you? For me, my biggest lesson has been presence. I did not realize how much I wasn't being present to life, how much I was in my head, how much I had been worrying and overanalyzing things until I actually moved into my new place. Once I moved here and I started going out for walks every day and discovering how beautiful the area is that I live and that I feel like I'm in a fairy tale. I'm so lucky to live here. I feel truly lucky to live here, that I get the option of not just one, but 2 beaches. I get 2 mountains to climb. I get gardens galore. Everyone is house proud here. I feel blessed that I get to go outside every day and walk in this beautiful area. And it has made me so present, so grateful. Every single day I walk to the beach. I have like my little route carved out and I go to the beach and I'll sit there for, it could be anything from 10 minutes to a whole hour, and I will just sit there and I will watch life. I will watch the water lap in. I will watch the yachts and boats pass across the harbor. I'll watch the birds fly. I'll watch the children swim. I will watch the people walk past, the dogs run past, and I am just present to it all. And it is one of my favorite things to do every day. I am excited every single day to go to this beach and just watch life. It's like my TV now. It's my reality TV of just being present with the beauty of nature, the beauty of people, the beauty of life happening. It is the most incredible gift I feel I could have at this moment. I used to think, like very early on, like maybe the first 2 months, that it was kind of boring what I was doing. But the more that I've met people who are super stressed out in their jobs, who all they want to do is rest, who don't really like what they're doing, who feel a little bit overworked, overrun, a bit confused, a bit aimless, who would give anything to have an hour a day to themselves at the beach where they could just sit and rest and relax and be present. I realized I'm fucking blessed. I am so fucking blessed. And I think when you do this work, when you work online for yourself, you can forget very easily how, I don't want to say lucky because it's not luck. Like I've worked to have this life, but you feel lucky. Because this is the life you have created and you didn't give up on and you made it happen. And even when you forgot how lucky you were and how blessed you were and how much you worked and how proud you should be of yourself, you're still here and you still get to enjoy it. And so in my waiting season, this is what I've been going through. It's just like absolute gratitude and bliss and presence every single day of being able to go out and just walk, be in nature, talk to people. I see a lot of the same people. I live in a small area where everyone seems to know each other. So I'm becoming someone who knows everyone. And I love it. I love this season. I love it. Could you imagine what it's going to be like once I'm in a relationship? Once I have a child, like that may change. I may not be able to go to the beach every day. I might not even live in this area. So this is what my waiting season is teaching me, to be in the moment, be present to the moment. Have gratitude, appreciate the moment because it's passing. Every second is passing. Life is passing us by. And how often do you really put in your schedule to just go and be with yourself, with nature, with the world? How often do you do it? Do you ever do it? And another lesson that this waiting season is teaching me is deep self-concept work, deep rearranging of myself, my psyche, who I want to be in this stage of my life, who I want to be in the years to come. It's allowing me so much time to work on, tweak, and fine-tune different things about myself that I really want to amplify right now. I have an abundance of time. I have so much time. This abundance of time has given me so much space to focus on me, to focus on how I want to feel, to focus on who I want to be now, to focus on fine-tuning my self-concept in certain areas. For example, every day, like I said, I go for a walk, and now I'm actually going to call it a hot girl walk. I got the idea from Michaela Jai from Mindset, Magic, and Manifestation. And every day when I go for a walk, I was already doing this, but now I have a name for it. But every day when I go for a walk, on my walks, I am thinking about and putting myself into the state and body of who I want to be, how I want to walk. You know, I want to manifest my desired ideal body size. And so every day when I'm walking, I am feeling into that experience, that I have that body, that I feel really fit. I feel really slim, light. I feel free. I feel strong. I feel healthy. I feel like hydrated. And so when I'm walking on my hot girl walk, I feel like this. I am like radiating this kind of energy, and it's so potent because when you're walking, obviously you've got all like the endorphins going as well. So for me, it's like manifestation time. I can put myself into that energy, into that space. I don't know if I'll be able to do that when I have a baby. I don't know if like all my thoughts can be on myself when I have a baby. I don't even know about being in a relationship. Obviously, I'm going to have more thought time about the relationship and thinking about another person. But while I'm on my own right now, all my thoughts are dedicated to me. Obviously, I can think about, people I love and loved ones and all that. But this season is just so good. It's so juicy. So the lessons that I'm learning, I'm loving these lessons. So I really, really want you to think about what lessons is this waiting season teaching you? And then the final thing I want you to think about, which is what I said earlier on you choose how you wait, right? Is to make the wait as good as the manifestation. Make the wait as good as the result. Make the wait as good as the outcome. Like I said, it will be normalized, right? So if you're having like the time of your life while you're waiting, when the manifestation comes, it's just a new added addition. It's a new bonus. You have not put all the importance on it to suddenly make your life so much better because your life already was better, right? So for example, the other night I went to go see Trevor Noah with my best friend, and she had other friends coming as well from a different part of the country, and we were all meeting at a restaurant. My friend is notoriously late to everything. So when I got there, I was early and I hadn't met these friends before. And so I just walked up to them and I was like, hey, I'm Elise. Nice to meet you. How do you know so-and-so? What are we doing? What are we having? Where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. And by the time my bestie got there, we were just laughing our asses off, having a great time. But I could have easily made that wait awkward. I could have easily just sat in my car and waited till my friend got there. I could have easily just sat and been quiet, but no, I wanted to enjoy the wait as good as the manifestation. In this case, it would be my friend getting there and then us going to Trevor Noah. It was a fantastic night. It was an amazing night for a Tuesday night. It was like being out on a Saturday. It was so good. I laughed so much that I couldn't laugh anymore. Like in the last 20 minutes, I physically couldn't laugh because it was so funny and I was exhausted. So you want to make the wait just as good as the manifestation. That's the best way to do it. I feel like it's the only way to do it properly. Like this is the way you want to do life. This is the way you want to do manifestation. You're having such a great fucking time no matter what you're doing that when the manifestation comes, it's just like a new addition to your already great life. This is how we want to do it. This is the standards. This is the tier. This is the level we want to be at. We want to be living in. We want to be operating at. Like, aren't you so sick and tired of being a victim to your own mind, right? We have 100% control over our thoughts, 100% control over how we're choosing to feel. We've got 100% control over that. Let's raise the bar. Let's raise the standards for how we wait in these in-between seasons. We wait gracefully. We wait productively. We wait excitedly. We wait gratefully. We wait in presence. We wait in love. We wait in beauty. We wait in fun. We wait so good that when the manifestation comes through, nothing feels different because it's all already amazing. That to me is truly how you handle a waiting season. That is how you move through it with grace. That is how you move through it by taking responsibility for yourself and making it the best fucking time of your life. All right, beautiful people, thank you so much for listening to this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, come and sign up to my free abundance vault with over 20 plus money, mindset, business, and manifestation resources just for you. They're in the show notes below, and I will catch you in the next episode.